Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with another fragrance review. And this one comes from the house of Paris Corner, and it's Paris Corner Amir New York Cosmopolitan. And the bottle is super shiny. Here's the box. I will say I kind of like the bottle, and when the collection came out, I was like, that's kind of cool. They have Cosmopolitan New York, Cosmopolitan Dubai, and a third one that I actually am not remembering right now. Maybe something Europe. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about this one. So if you read the notes and you really look at what they're trying to dupe, luckily for me, it's one that I had, so I was like, oh, I'll pick it up. It's not one that I think I've ever seen duped before. It's, I don't ever say it right. It's from the brand Tower. It's L'Art du Désert Marocain. And I'm not saying that right. So just, you can correct me, but just know I know I'm not saying it right, but it's this guy right here. I don't wear it a lot. This is a very niche fragrance. It's really nice, very popular in the fragrance community, but definitely not one that is like an everyday wear. It's really rich, really spicy. This was actually gifted to me because it was too spicy for one of my friends from here. It does smell really good. Let me tell you the notes. You've got like coriander and cumin. That's why it's like really like not for everybody, because I feel like those two notes just don't always work for everyone. So that's like what you're gonna smell front and center. It's really nice. Coriander and cumin. It has petitgrain, lavender, labdanum, birch, jasmine, geranium, amber, cedar, vetiver, patchouli, oak moss. What you're really gonna get is the spicy notes. Maybe a little bit of birch, but you're gonna get the ambery dry down with the cedar wood and a little bit of patchouli, not heavy on the oak moss, not heavy on really any of the other notes. The lavender is so faint in here, I think I'd be surprised if anyone really noticed it. Coriander, cumin with that ambery background, those are really the notes you're gonna get. Now, do I think that this smells like it? I think I can see what they were going for. This has kind of already started to dry down, but I'm gonna talk to you guys about the opening. I'm gonna read you the notes of this really quickly. It says the same thing, exactly the same thing. So I'm looking at the website right now, word for word, they are the same notes. That is interesting because they don't smell the same. Again, you can see what they were going for. The first like couple of minutes, I hate saying this, I hate saying it, but I also cannot lie. The first couple of minutes, you're gonna get a bit of a bug spray scent. I don't, like if you don't get it, you know, that's fine. Scent is, you know, completely gonna be different from person to person. As it's drying down, now it's better. It has, I have it on strip right now. I've had it on skin multiple times. I don't wanna put it on skin because I don't really like it. That's kind of why I'm just like getting this review out of the way, because this isn't one I'm gonna wear 100 times and then review for you. No, the 2 times that I wore it were plenty, and I didn't go out of the house. I decided to only test this at home. I do not like the scent. And it's not horrible. Some people are going to like it. You're gonna get a little bit of the spiciness. The cumin in here may give some people the BO vibe, especially off skin, but other than that, like, I don't know if maybe like some of the notes are clashing in this because they're not gonna be necessarily the same. I'm not getting the amberiness at all. Yeah, this is, it's pretty synthetic. I mean, a lot of fragrances are. The way that it's done here, I don't enjoy. It almost has like a citrusiness to it. I'm gonna spray it on my hand so I can wash it off really quick. And I know I'm gonna regret it immediately because I don't, it's okay. It almost has like this citrusiness to it that you're like, where did that even come from? Don't get me wrong, I've only had this for a few weeks. It could completely change. I don't think it's gonna change enough to be a dupe of this. Now, are you potentially going to like it on its own? Maybe. Oh yeah. It's just really different. Like as it dries down, I'll say this. As it dries down, they get closer, but the synthetic vibe of this one just really makes it different. And like, I actually like sat there and wondered, like, if I smelled it without knowing what it was a dupe of, would I like it? And I might have. Not the opening. I don't like the opening. But they're just not the same. On its own, I think some people will enjoy this. It's really funny. The lavender is definitely more prominent in this one than the original. The lavender and petitgreen. It's just really interesting. Like, they probably use the same notes, but the balance of the notes is just really different. This almost has a little bit of a fresh woodiness to it. So I think that it's possible that if you did not smell LDDM, you would like it. But I think if you're looking for a dupe and you've actually smelled it, you're gonna have a hard time accepting that as a copy. Because it's just not. Like, the amberiness in this right here, you're not gonna find it in there. So I'm gonna kind of quickly go through the rest of it. Yeah, I think it's a fragrance that anyone can wear. It doesn't lean in either direction. It's probably a little bit more mature. You are going to get the cumin in this and a little bit of the coriander, but it's just, it just smells, in my opinion, very different. Like, and it has like a weird freshness to it that LDDM definitely doesn't have. Anyone can wear it. I think it's not a versatile fragrance. It should be a nighttime fragrance, but actually, ironically, this is significantly more versatile than the original. You could probably wear it year round, but it would be more of a spring fall fragrance. Whereas this is more of a cold weather fragrance. LDDM, like, you definitely want it to be cold. That's when it shines. Let's talk about the price for a fragrance from this house. This is in the 40 to 50 range. I think I think this is one, like, if you can find a sample it first. I just can't see it being something that everyone's gonna like. Again, I really wish that I hadn't known what this smelled like prior to smelling it, because it could have been a different experience after the first couple of minutes. But I don't know, it's just, it almost has like fougere vibes, but not necessarily one that I would be that interested in wearing. It just feels like something is missing in it for me. I don't want to say anything negative about it. I mean, obviously the bug spray thing is a little negative, but some fragrances do open up like that. It's not that big of a deal. It just was not for me. I'm actually asking this for me now. If you have tried this, please comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Because this is one I was just like really curious about. And you know what? I'm gonna try to wear it again. I'm gonna give it like a month, maybe 2 months, try it again, see if it changes. Maybe like it just got really rattled up in transit, and maybe I should have waited, but I just feel like this is available, and I thought I would let you guys know what I smelled prior to a bunch of people purchasing it. As always, remember to like this video if you liked it, be subscribed to my channel, hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop another video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!